Cutting it off. Anytime I'm with somebody anyways, it comes on too, so I only gotta make sure I actually got it's on. It has to be on though, Jeremy. I mean,
I understand. That's fine. I don't care if it's on.
You shouldn't. It's to protect you and me, because if anybody says I was out here trying to fondle you or anything like that, then it's covered on camera that I didn't touch you.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
It's happened too. Somebody's actually accused me of that.
I mean, I'm trying to do what's right, man.
The investigators simply want the truth. That's it.
Yes, man.
They don't want you to make up something. And they're exactly right. There's like I told you on the way over here, there's no promise I can make it. I've already arrested you for this offense, okay?
But once I went to the...
Now, we go to Mr. Snead, listen. If you speak with them, you tell them what you know fully, not little hidden messages, because that's kind of what I got to drift in there with. If you don't know no more than that, then that's all you know, okay, Mr. Snead?
You understand.
But if you know more than what you've already told them, then, I mean, you're just holding out. That's just going to hurt you.
It's they know the people, man.
Well, here's the thing. It's not about what they know. It's about what you can tell them and what they can prove.
Yeah, I understood after I said, I guess you can't really...
What are we supposed to do with that? You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, okay.
You know where to go.
But when I said that right there...
They don't give us nothing.
Man, you are...
Now for your situation. Now, if you want in handcuffs...
They could... All right.
You got no bargaining.
Why couldn't they... why isn't that? I mean, that's pretty much...
What you had for you tonight was them to walk with me over there to talk to the magistrate in your presence, in my presence, and speak highly of you.
Yeah.
And you would have actually 50-50 got an unsecured bond, better than most people would have, because an investigator is saying that you're helping them with an investigation. But you just pissed that away.
Man, I didn't know.
You did. I'm trying to tell you, you did.
They didn't know that.
Yeah, they explained that to you. I don't know how many times I heard it. I'm sitting right beside you, Mr. Snead.
Well, I'm saying they didn't know what I see.
Well, as far as it being a murder for her?
They didn't know that.
Don't matter if they don't. Hell, it don't even matter if it's true or not, because there's no way to prove it. Because you didn't give us anything. You just gave us an idea. Okay, well, how about this? Right, spin this one, Journey. Say it was the guy that lives 4 houses down from y'all. Say it was him that did it, because he comes by every so often when he goes in and out to his store. So say it was him. Ain't no way to say it was or wasn't. I just threw an idea out there. It ain't no different than what you just did.
Okay, but I gave something solid, and if they investigated that.
How are they going to investigate? You didn't give them nothing besides an idea of what it could be. You didn't tell who said it. You just said it was said in the room that was around 2 other individuals. They're saying that you're on drugs and you make up stuff. Your word against theirs. Yes or no? Do you honestly know who actually said?
I told him who said it. I did. I told him exactly who said what. Man,
your grandma?
I moved one out and then said, yeah.
Well, say the name.
I mean, but
why can't you say the name? It's a deer. What's so hard about it? You've already got this far.
Yeah, man.
And you don't see, that's what I'm talking about right there.
That's loyalty. Don't you think that you...
Well, while you hold on to that loyalty that you're talking about, they sit inside of the heated house watching TV, eating whatever they want to eat, smoking whatever they want to smoke. Right now, I'm about to carry you over here, and that's where you're going to remain at until they get you out.
And I know that, but I'm happy that and I want them there, man. I don't want them in trouble. I don't want nobody in trouble.
But yourself.
I mean, I don't even want myself in trouble, man. But I'd rather be here than
well, if anything, it makes me question you more than it does them.
Dang, really? About what? My honesty or what?
Everything, Mr. Snead. Everything.
No.
I just don't know which way to go with you. I really don't. Because I know you know more. You're just not letting it out.
I don't know more, man.
Well, then why say you do?
Anything, I didn't say I knew more.
No, let's refresh your memory real quick.
I said,
on the way from where I arrested you at, you said, can you call Investigator Edmonds? I said, yeah. Is it in relation to what I arrested you for? No. Let them know it's about Papa. Well, there we go.
Yeah, it is.
You know, you told me when I was out there before I arrested you that your grandfather was murdered. So
well,
you wanted to talk to him about a murder.
I told him that I let him know that it was not my grandmother who killed my grandfather. She did not do that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? She didn't. So.
But she was talking about it.
All right. So if she say my wife hired somebody to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Here we go back into the hypothetical thing.
But if she hired somebody to do it, but now they know to, you know, go there.
But you never told them that.
So I did, man.
No, you didn't. I didn't ever hear it. I'm telling you, out of 3 people in the same room you were in, hear you say it, because they would have asked you, well, when did she say it? How did she say it? Because that's what I would have asked you. So let me get this right then, Snead. You're telling me that your wife was the one that stated, you just throw it right on the ground.
Okay.
Your wife was the one that stated that it was a murder for hire. You can have a seat back in. And that would be Stephanie, correct?
No, she didn't.
No, she didn't. Or yes, she did.
No, she did not. No, she did not state that.
So then who stated it?
Who's she talking to? I mean, come on, man. I mean, that's the thing.
See, this is where we go back in this carousel. It just goes round and round and round. And I've done had enough of the damn thing because it's a simple thing. It's your damn. A guy acted like he was your dad. You treated him like he was your dad.
Yeah.
And this is much respect you got for him.
But I love my grandmother, my mother. You know, and my wife.
So you can look past.
I love them.
So let me get this right then. So let's fill in the blank then real quick. We're going to fill this blank in real quick because to me at this point, they've already stopped talking to you. This is just curiosity on my end because that's all we got right now. Yes or no? Your grandmother, which I don't know her name, lives at the address that your grandfather was murdered at. She was the one. Is it Gloria? Is that her name? Yes or no? Did she state that it was a murder for hire? Yes or no? Simple.
This ain't gonna help me now. Is it?
Simple yes or no. Yeah? Why didn't you just tell them that?
But I did, man.
No, you didn't.
I did. I said that. You know I did. You know I did.
Okay, well, let's go one step further then, since we got that little hurdle. There ain't no further steps. Who did she hear it from?
I don't know. I mean, that right there.
But you said she didn't kill. Well, let me ask you this.
She did not. So, I don't know.
Go ahead.
Get out to the jail. When you finish, there's some paperwork that needs to be picked up over there. I think it's a protection order the magistrate just called me about.
Skip. 10-4.
Over there now, or are you still at the sheriff's office?
I'm about to clear in just a minute. I'll let you know.
Thank you.
Did your grandmother hire somebody to kill your grandfather? Yes or no? To what you believe. You don't know for certain, right? Or do you know for certain?
That's what it sounded like to me.
What do you mean it sounded like to you?
That's what it sounded. That's what it sounded.
It sounded like when your grandmother said it was a murder for hire to your wife? That's what it sounded like to you?
She didn't say it was murder for hire.
What did she say then?
It was just clearly implied. So yes.
Well, what did she say, or you just can't remember?
I don't know word for word.
Then that's fair.
And I don't want to say it and it be wrong. And,
well, then that's fair.
And
that's fair.
Then they come back.
No, it ain't gonna come back. No, that ain't the way it works.
Oh, yeah, it does.
I'm trying to tell you it's not. I'm the one that would make that work against or not against you. Okay? I mean, I'm telling you, it ain't gonna hurt you. Not on that. It just ain't, because you can't remember. You use narcotics, so your memory is not going to be 100% anyways. We're just stating obvious facts at this point, okay, Mr. Snead? It's hearsay that you're saying that you heard it from her. Again, another obvious fact. She's going to deny it, I'm pretty sure, if we ask her, and she's going to say it's your own drugs. I'm pretty sure if we ask her, she's going to say that as well. Is that not true?
Oh.
So, we're right back to the beginning. What proof do you have, or have anything that we can go off of to say that she knew it was a murder for hire, that she hired someone to kill your father, grandfather slash? You don't have anything, do you? besides what your gut says? Because that's what you're going off, is what your gut feeling says, is that it was your grandmother hired someone to kill your grandfather. Is that right? Yes or no? This is curiosity.
I guess, man.
But you don't really know. You haven't heard it from anybody else besides that one time from your grandmother. Is that right?
Shouldn't that be enough, man? I mean,
I'm just curious.
If it was bullshit, then anybody gonna say nothing like that, man. I mean, you ain't gonna.
If you know more and you're holding on to it, hey, that's on you, okay?
I'm not, and you know.
Well, why would in the world your grandmother hire someone to kill your grandfather? Just one good reason, just something that I can hold on to and believe you.
Because he was a mean, abusive, belligerent, drunk that ruined everybody, that tried to just make people feel small.
Did she ever say that she was ever going to hurt him in the past before that ever happened?
I'm not, man.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, not me.
That's fair.
No. But it's just, you know.
Where was she at?
She was miserable.
You said that you covered for her. You said she was with you the whole time, so she couldn't have done it.
She was with me the whole time. She knows. I don't think she could have anyway.
Well, if she can't access her money,
Yeah.
I don't know how she would be able to pay somebody to do it. Well, let's go over to the magistrate and go get this taken care of, okay?
Yes. If you're referring to the 98 County tag, that came back to a McKay subject out of Hartsdale, Virginia. It's a black Cadillac disposition non-repairable, showing the tag expired February 2014.
Since we got the information on the phone.
Which one are you referring to? The McKay subject, the Elliott subject, or the Noblin subject?
Noblin.
Well, I'm familiar with her. I tried to find her information earlier in CAD and RMS, but I couldn't locate it.
Okay.
1826 Central. Show me clear from the office and put me out at Blue Ridge with 1. What magistrate do we have again? Mecklenburg?
Yes, I'll call her.
10-4.
She used to go by a different
Hold on one second.
last name.